Microphone. Alright, can you hear me now? That might be a little too loud. Uh-oh. Clear ain't having it. You can open the door. Yeah? You got it. Yeah, you got it. Can y'all hear me now? How's that? Pretty sure it should be straight. I'm showing the sounds working good. Are y'all sure y'all devices are unmuted? Y'all good? Y'all fine? Alright, cool. I was looking away from the screen because my cat trying to get out the door, and she had some troubles recently. So she has a cone on her head, and like it's hard for her to open the door and then get out of it, and she's gonna start crying or whatever. Anyway, now that we're here, man, as y'all know, or as maybe y'all don't know, the Panthers have been doing these live streams of training camp over the past 2 days. Now, I might be wrong, but I did not see I didn't see today's practice. I was looking out for it. I only saw 2 days ago when they first started doing it, and yesterday's. Actually, I only saw part of yesterday because I was doing something else yesterday. But I watched all of Monday's live, but I did not see if there was one today. But what's up, everyone in here, man? My boy Caesar was in here. Caesar was in here before the stream even started. He was in here when I first scheduled the stream about 30 minutes ago. What up, Brayden? What up, Panthers Rule? Cephas, man. Icy Pablo, Phantom Hunter, man. Jake. All y'all FMZ, boy. Hey, look. We got a lot to get into. What up, Jay? We got a lot to get into, man, because there's a ton of things to talk about. A lot of things that I liked what I saw. Some things I didn't like what I saw. But for the most part, the biggest thing I can really say from these first 2 days of actual training camp, seeing these guys play, and like I mentioned, I don't know if they were off. Okay, cool. I don't know when the next one's going to be. I assume it's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and assume that they're going to have training camp tomorrow. I don't know the schedule. And apparently there's going to be a... hold up. This is the wrong page. There's going to be on TV. They're going to start talking about training camp. That's going to be crazy. It's actually going to be televised. I don't see the page here. Oh, here it is. Starting the 26th, I think it is. That's in it's next week. The 26th, they're going to be doing an all-access live Panthers practice. I'm assuming it's going to be a one-time thing, a one-off kind of thing where it's a special thing. Kind of like the Panthers fan day kind of thing they have every year. This will be a little bit different. This will be a little bit stranger. I'm not going to lie to you. But I think it's good the team's still putting out content and still trying to do some stuff you can't bring fans to the training camp, can't do all this stuff. So you know what I'm saying? It's all good, honestly. We going to be a sleeper team? Well, we ain't going to be getting up. We ain't going to be I don't know. We could be a sleeper team. We could be a sleeper. I'm going to go through this kind of quickly. Not quickly, but I'm going to move through it, though. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, though. Hold up. Turn it down a little bit. But basically, my thoughts on the first day of training camp, I'm just going to get to this part while we're just sitting here talking. First thing I noticed was they had my man Jake in a truck. Now, why was Jake Delhomme in a truck outside of a field doing this? Why couldn't they get him on a better schedule? Why couldn't they tell him beforehand, like, hey, Jake, we're going to do this first live stream of practice on this day at this time. If it's convenient for you, you can do this right here. We can do whatever we need to do. My man was in his truck outside of a field and said, I'm good to go, bro. We can be on Zoom right now if we need to. And this man is dedicated. I don't know if I could have, if I was Jake Delhomme, I feel like I'd have a bunch of things more important to do than sit in my truck for an hour. I'm glad he came and did it, but This man has dedication to the team. Yeah, I know he's at his field, but why is he in a truck? Why is he inside his truck? And this is at like 9 o'clock. This is at like I think it started at 9:15. But still, one of the biggest things I noticed in this stream, him and what is her name? Her name is Kristen Balboni. They love using the word absolutely. I swear they said the word absolutely like 15 times in a row. Also, I'm trying to get a little peek inside the interior of this truck. This looks like it could. It's not red leather. It's that dark like kind of burnt mustard, kind of burnt brown leather. It's some nice stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, y'all can't hear it. He wasn't really saying anything. I mean, he's talking about how the team is. How he's think the team's gonna be looking very soon. I had the volume kind of low. Got paid 20 mil. Hey, relax. He deserved it. He earned it. Jake Delhomme, he earned that money. Don't disrespect Jake Delhomme. They're just talking right now. We're gonna get to the actual content here. Actually, hold up. So first off, what they were really doing was basically it's basic stuff like just doing random drills, running through stuff. You see, the first thing they show is going to be Christian McCaffrey. I think they show C-Mac running. Yeah, the running backs running through their drills and whatnot. Pretty basic stuff. Nothing, honestly, all that exciting. You know what it is, man. They're doing drills. They're cutting hard, running around, doing stuff. Jake might be an Aints fan now. Look, it is what it is, man. He probably isn't. He probably is, honestly. I ain't gonna lie to you. But he's still my favorite player all time. No, he did. He did. He said Teddy's exciting. He said he's looking forward to it. I think he didn't say anything like anything special. He didn't say anything like, "Yo, Teddy's gonna be some amazing quarterback for us. He's gonna be the guy for years to come" or anything. But I think he just said some pretty generic stuff you can probably expect from these people right now. You feel me? What up, Tree? What's good with you, Tree Fitty? But what I want to get to is, if y'all already seen this, what I want to get to is the part that everyone wants to talk about. That everyone, hold up. Actually, I want to get to this real quick because this there's a part here pretty soon that's really important. But the biggest part of day one of practice is that at the very end they had a one-on-one session with DBs and receivers, and you couldn't always see who the quarterback was who was throwing it to them, but you saw some one-on-one matchups, and we saw some really big things out of some guys who you didn't expect to see anything from. Omar Bayless, I think someone talked about Omar Bayless. He had some really good stuff. He looked really good, actually. I saw Omar Bayless break down a couple of DBs. I think he broke down Trey Boston once. Hey, Omar Bayless is actually looking good. Tommy Lee Lewis, who we just signed, he looks really good as well. He didn't really get a chance. And he also had some times where he just wasn't looking all that great with the Saints either. But Tommy Lee Lewis is gonna be I don't want to say a stud, but he's gonna be definitely be a really big part of this team. Someone behind me? You playing? I don't know. Maybe it did. It could be my cat. It could be nothing. I don't know. Uh, I'm looking for the part where Matt Rule eventually goes through this drill. I want to see Matt Rule go through the drill real quick, and then I want to go to the one-on-one drills. Here it is, right here. Rev Rule going through, showing our team how to do it. Okay, now that one right there. See, what we just saw on our screen. Hold up. What you just saw on your screen was what our D-line looked like last year. This is what our D-line looked like last year. Hey, my man fell down. He fell down and stumbled into a tackle with bad form. What you just saw from Rev Rule was an example of what every lineman and linebacker did against every single team who ran the ball against us. It was awkward looking, not very coordinated, and at the very end, very sloppy technique, but in the spirit of effort, you look at it and you say, you know what? At least he tried. At least he went for it. And you have to be pretty brave to go for it. So you give him points for effort and for doing it. But it wasn't pretty, and it probably ain't work. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's froze on Jake. Why is this froze on Jake? Hold up. Oh, I see why. I never changed my I never changed my scene. Hey, y'all should set this way earlier. It should be straight now, right? Y'all can see everything, right? Yeah, look, man, I've been out the streaming game for a minute. It's been a minute since I've streamed. I'm still real rusty. But it should be coming up here in a second. See some guys going through it. I think Red Bull's gonna go through it here in a second. But yeah, basically what's happening here is you're seeing our guys do some really basic drills. I want to get through this and watch him just so I can get to the one-on-one part with the receivers and DBs, and then we can go to day two because I really want to focus on that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That was like 4 or 5 minutes. I was watching this review. Can y'all hear Jake? It's kind of low for me. I turned it down a little bit, but if y'all can hear Jake just fine, I'll keep it this low. Derek Brown's a monster? Oh, we knew that. Oh, we knew that. I mean, look, he's also practicing against our O-line, and he's actually going against, what we got in store. So, I mean, look, Derek Brown, no matter what, was going to look like a monster. Whether we had a good O-line or we had, what we got right now. I think Derek Brown at practice is going to be a practice monster. I need to see what he does in the game. I have 100% faith in him in the game. What I need to see, or in practice, what I need to see is when he goes up against actual O-linemen. That's what I need to see. You can't hear Jake? All right.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny. Stephen Weatherly was talking the other day, and he said I'm big, and he's listed at 6'5", 265. He said I'm big, but Dirk Brown is big, and he's listed at 6'5". Who is that? Oh man!
All right. Let me know if the levels are good there. Right here, you can see Rev Rule going through here in a second. How's the audio now?
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny. Stephen Weatherly was talking.
It's good? All right, cool. But look, this right here is what our D-line looked like last year. This right here is what our D-line looked like last year. This is a perfect example of the kind of things that we saw all during the 2019 season. Things you wish you never see again. But you can tell he was putting his heart into it. He put his back into it. The man was working hard, bro. Look at this. Boom. Ooh, form. Okay, look at the spin move. Hold up. He hit him with the back of the, hold up. On that last one, he hit him with the back of the elbow, spun, fell. Hey, I didn't see the form on that one. That was style points. Hey, that was style points. Look, this is what you want to see. This right here is what you want to see, bro. You love to see this from your coaching staff. You want to see them getting at it. You want to show them what to do. And look, he put his heart into that. You can tell he put his heart into that. You can tell he stretched. He was in the circle before the game, before the practice, stretching for that moment. You knew he was stretching for that moment. But yeah, I want to go ahead and kind of skip through to the one-on-one drills so we can get to day two. So here we're looking at the guys going one-on-one. It's not always clear who's throwing the ball. You can't see who's throwing the ball all the time, but there were some good throws from Will Greer from when I saw. There were some decent throws from Teddy. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're playing pitch and catch out there. This isn't like the most. Uh huh. See, so you saw PJ Walker throw the ball, but you couldn't see who he threw it to or what the one-on-one looked like. So there's sometimes you don't get the full picture. But right here, we got, okay, look at that. I mean, just, oh, he missed, he didn't catch it. Look, in these one-on-one drills, you always need someone to catch the ball. That was Omar Bayless, but you always need someone to throw the ball, or need someone to catch the ball, whether it's the defense or the offense. Someone better come down with that ball. Got cam hands. Now look at this. There's a whole lot of grabbing, a whole lot of touching going on. Hey, Farrell Cooper gonna be fine, bro. That's Farrell Cooper on the route. He's not gonna be someone you really see running routes too much, but he's still good. Is this Brandon Zylstra? No, it's not. It is. That was. Now look. Hold up. Now I believe that is who I believe it was. Hold up. Run it back. Hey, boy got shook. Now, that's 23. Omar Cooper? No, that wasn't Omar Bayless. That was Farrell Cooper. That was Farrell Cooper.
As you said, it's an ego drill.
I'm waiting for one route in particular that'll make you cry. It'll really make you cry. You can tell Cam trained Greer. Wait, yeah, what is that supposed to mean? Yeah, what is that supposed to mean? That could mean any number of things depending on what your thoughts of Cam are. Oh yeah, we have a lot of good receivers who can run double moves and comeback routes. We need some deep threats. We have a deep threat now. It's a quick slant. I mean, nothing really there. You have to get beat on that. If you're a DB, you probably should get beat on that in a one-on-one drill. Now, Corn Elder, we know who Corn Elder is. Now, if you'll notice that pass. What happened with Corn Elder happened every single time you see Corn Elder on the field. It's the next one after this one. Corn Elder is in a perfect position to make a play on the ball and just doesn't. Oh, something Oliver Thomas. Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually didn't know what number he was. Here's Corn Elder, has a perfect chance to make a play, does not do it. Watch his hand at the end. Oh, I see. Now, right here, we got Dante. Oh, it's not him. He's next. I think Dante's next. Pretty sure this is Robbie. I mean, he just... No, it's not. No, it's not. But I think this next play, this next throw, it's not.
Isn't that the truth?
Yes, there he is. There he is. I mean, he just burns him. He just runs straight and it gets behind him. And that's what we can expect from Robbie Anderson coming into this year. But on the other hand, that's probably what we can expect from other teams as receivers going against us this year. You feel me? Boom. Look at that, bro. He just broke he broke him off, bro. Hold up. Now look. You see this matchup. You say DJ Moore on the right side, right? You see Dante Jackson on the left side, right? Hold up. Oh, also, if I didn't say what's up or I didn't say thank you for that 350, I appreciate you with the 350, bro. 100%, man. All the support, it's amazing, bro. It really is. But right here you see DJ Moore and Dante Jackson. This is PJ Walker throwing this, I think. This is going to be PJ? Yeah, it's PJ. Now look at this route. Boom. Now, if you notice, Dante got broke off, right? But look at all the hand fighting. Hey, Dante's doing a whole lot of grabbing and he's doing a little too much grabbing, a little too much holding for someone who gets broke off on this route. Just look at this. Just look at this. All this holding, grabbing the shoulder pads, and he falls. On one hand, look. Now, on one hand, I'm thinking to myself, okay, DJ got another new route he can run that's going to look real good. On the other hand, I'm thinking, Dante Jackson has a new route he can't cover. He can't cover streaks. He's fast, but not aware. He can't cover any crossing routes. He's not aware. And on these short route plays, he can't stop. I mean, he's fast, but he can't stop or change direction all that well. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm feeling really good about DJ I'm feeling I'm feeling about the same with Dante as I felt for a long time now. I mean, honestly, nothing about my feelings about Dante has changed in the least bit. That wasn't impressive. Oh no, that's easy money for DJ. That was nothing for DJ. I'm saying the man Dante Jackson fell down. I mean, the dude just got broke off. Quick little Curtis, nothing too big. I mean, that's Eli Apple. What are you gonna do? He just chops his feet and just keeps going. Makes a small cut. I'm not really worried about that at all. I don't really believe in Eli Apple, but that route right there was nothing to be really all that. I don't really care about that. Some type of way? Not at all. Not at all. Nah, nah, nah. No, you see Omar Bayless. Hold up. I want to address that real quick. I don't feel any kind of way, keep it real with you, about Dante Jackson. At this point, honestly, at this point, I'm feeling like if Eli Apple can come into your team and be your number one cornerback, there's probably a problem with your number two quarterback or cornerback. And look, man, Dante's fast. That's the whole statement. There's no but. That's the whole statement. That's all I can say about him. Now, Omar Bayless, he plays big. Omar plays big. Corners won day two. I'm sure the corners did win day two. I got to see if Dante Jackson won his matchups. I got to see if Dante won his matchups. You feel me? Quick little Farrell Cooper. I mean, not much there to see. No, I actually, low key, I actually believe in Omar Bayless to a certain extent because my only problem is we have three premier receivers, right? We have DJ, Curtis, and obviously Robbie Anderson, right? Then you have C-Mac, right? And then if we want to actually use Ian Thomas, is this Brandon Zylstra? And if we actually want to use Ian Thomas, that's 5 receivers. That's 5 receiving threats. So when exactly do Farrell Cooper and Omar Bayless get a shot? You feel me? How many passes do they get a game? How many targets do they get in a season? You feel me? So it's kind of hard to tell. Like, I think he can be good, but now we're in a situation where we have too many threats. So these backup guys, I mean, how much love they gonna get? He would thrive at free safety. I mean, I wouldn't put him there over Trey Boston though. What would you do? Do you just cut Trey Boston? I think Trey Boston is a better free safety than Dante would be. So, I mean, Trey's on a 3-year deal. That's really a 1-year deal, or is he on a 2-year deal? It's a really bad deal for him. I think it's a 3-year deal. That's really just a 1-year deal. You could maybe move Dante. Is that Jamerson? I think that was Jamerson. Easy toe tap. Nothing to it. Yeah, I believe in TJ Green. Or do I believe him? He looked impressive. It's Tommy Lee Lewis. I mean, making a nice catch there. Turned around, quick little 180. This is the last pass. Of Trey Boston? I mean, I understand that. I mean, his first time when he was here, he looked horrible. Nice catch. I mean, yeah, that's good. Those kind of catches, I would kind of rather see players, catch that over their shoulder. I like how he went up and got the ball, turned around for it, but I feel like those kind of catches are the ones that are going to come over your shoulder where the quarterback wants it to be. And in this situation, I'm not sure you need to attack the ball like that since you already have the leverage and the ball is going to the outside corner, to your outside shoulder. I have no problem catching like this, but I feel like sometimes, in a game, I'd rather him not have to turn his body inside to turn it back around outside because he's turning his body against his momentum to come back to the inside and then come back out. But the pass was always going to be on the outside. You feel me? You can even just turn the opposite way and catch the ball. Not a big deal, honestly. It looks cool. It looks better this way. I mean, you get more style points for that. But I think in a game, I'd rather him just turn to the outside and catch it from the outside rather than open up his body to get hit, potentially. You feel me? But yeah, Trey looked bad when he was first on the team. Horrible. But when he was on the Cards and the Chargers, he looked way better. And then this past year, I mean, damn. Look, he looked pretty good. He looked pretty good. And he's on a really dirt cheap deal. Oh yeah, so y'all know, when the stream is like kind of acting weird, the audio's acting weird, that's the actual Panthers feed. It got kind of weird sometimes with Jake Delhomme because he's in his truck, obviously doing a video call, so like sometimes his audio gets kind of messed up. Kirkwood could end up on IR. I thought he was like actually out. I thought he was like, well, in my opinion, I thought Keith Kirkwood once he got hurt was going to be gone anyway. I figured Keith was just donezo. I don't know what the official word is, but I don't think he ain't gonna survive. 4-3-1 what? Oh, he ran a 4-3-1? I didn't know that. DJ, Kurt, Robbie, Seth, Farrell, and Bayless are our 6. If we keep 7, I can see Tommy Lee Lewis or Brandon Zylstra.
Did you enjoy, what were some of your favorite training camps? Like, did you like the one-on-ones? What were you looking forward to when they said, all right, we're going to run this today?
I can see Tommy Lee Lewis staying. Farrell Cooper, maybe one of those guys. I think it may be between Farrell Cooper and Tommy Lee Lewis for that 6th spot because they can both return kicks. So I think we're going to have 5 real receivers, and that 6th spot is going to be between those guys who can be receivers / return men. We can't keep 7 receivers. We have to keep some kind of depth for the O-line because we're going to need some depth in the O-line, maybe even the D-line. So it depends on how many tight ends we keep. Do we keep 2 tight ends or 3? Because we also have a fullback. You feel me? You can't keep 7 receivers, 3 tight ends, and a fullback. It's not going to happen. And Alex isn't going anywhere. So we'll have to see how that works out. Yeah, Keith's gone. Tamarick Hemingway was a huge dude. I don't think his numbers, he wasn't like his measurables weren't really all that big, but he is huge. He just looks big. I think he catches this one, right? Yeah, he definitely catches that one. Yeah, that was Omar Bayless too. Just a really nice, the dude's very aware. He has good hands. He has real good hands. Just look at this. Look at that. That's a great pass too. Actually, I want to see who throws that. I want to see who passes this. This is... I can't see. I can't tell if that's Teddy or if that's... Hold up. Is that PJ or is that Curtis? I'm trying to not Curtis. Or is that Teddy? Wait, is that Will? I can't really tell. You have to go off skin tone. You can't see it. It's too fast. It's just too fast. It was Teddy? Alright, cool. Yeah, I could not tell who threw that pass at all. I even clicked the pause, unpause, just immediately. Couldn't see it. 4-3-2. Either way, a 4-3 whatever. 4-3 whatever is still impressive. That's Teddy? Alright. Oh, Teddy's shoes? I didn't look at the shoes at all. I didn't even look at the shoes. Okay. Ooh. Right there. Look. This is practice. You feel me? I know it's just practice, but honestly, hey, if this is me, you have a shot here, right? You have an actual shot. You can die for this. I think you have a chance to die for that. Like, the play is already dead. There was way too much contact there, but I think you have a chance to actually die for that ball. If you can show the effort to the coaches, it looks a lot better. Man hurts. I mean, he basically only blocks anyway. He'll be straight. I mean, he's not. Oh, you mean actually go to O line as in like just be an O lineman, like a tackle or something, or a guard? Is he big enough? I don't know what his size is. I don't know what manager's size is. I think it's better just keep him at tight end, keep him there for you can run double tight end sets. Not in practice, you wouldn't. Hey, bro, if you trying to impress the coaches and whatnot, if you're trying to like set the tone, you die for that ball. You better die for that ball. Show that effort. Who is number 13? That is a great question. I do not know. Now, Brandon Zylstra's big. One thing about Brandon Zylstra is that I already know the dude is huge. Actually, you know what? I didn't look that up. Don't have it. Ishmael Hyman? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. Will not bluff you. I have no clue how you knew that. I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I do not have these newer guys' numbers memorized. You feel me? Now there are some guys who I know, like Omar Bayless being 17. We know who the last number 17 was. We know who the first number 17 was. Now that man is a goat. The one after him, he ate a goat. Now Omar Bayless has a chance to become. He can become a little some. I won't lie to you. I had no clue what number Ishmael Hyman was. That's big facts.
Yes, correct. I believe this is Zylstra.
Yes, it is.
Need to sign Brenton Burson. Yeah, you ain't never lied yet. You ain't lied yet.
All right, so that's gonna wrap up that portion of
Now,
one-on-one.
basically after this, there's not much else going on. They're just talking and whatnot. We can go to day 2. But basically, the biggest things that I noticed in day 1 was we saw some really good work. I like the drills they were doing for the D line. We have to find some way to rip out of these blocks and shed contact at the line quickly and effectively. Our biggest problem last year, actually, you know what? It wasn't even getting off of blocks. Our biggest problem last year was not having secure tackling and was not having awareness to know where to be in the hole, when to hit the hole, and how to seal off edges against running backs who break their runs outside. So you know what? I just lied. I lied to you. I don't care how we cut off blocks. I don't care if we rip, you had a swim, if you spin, if you have a bull rush move, if you have a finesse move. I don't care about none of that, bro. It's all about awareness. And that's the big thing for our team is awareness. That's something that's hard to teach. That's hard to teach outside of an actual game environment. You can say, if this happens, if this guy does this, if this guy's head moves this way, then you have a clue as to where the ball might be going, where the play might be headed. But being able to adjust and adapt to a play while it's in action at full speed, you can't do that with dummies. You can't do that with inflatables. You can't do that with guys who are holding up pads or whatever. You have to have actual game speed, and that can come in preseason. We don't have that. Getting actual in-game awareness and being able to adjust and adapt are things you cannot really go over in a practice, in a training camp. That is very, very weird, especially for a lot of first-year guys, especially for first-year coaches. You feel me? What did Max say? I heard we just signed Chris Gamble. We might need him. I heard we just signed Captain Munnerlyn to a 5-year stay at the local prison. Sheesh. Y'all hear about Yannick Ngakoue is gonna get traded?
From the truck early morning out there in Louisiana.
Yeah, this man Jake loves his truck. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta assume. Look, he don't get reception in his house. Oh, that Gano Lagano was the GOAT on special teams. Hey, Monty, don't let Pat contaminate your brain, bro. Don't let Pat. Hey, Pat didn't see it, bro. Hey, Pat didn't see he didn't see the potential. He didn't see the how he carried this team. Put some respect on my man's name. He carried this team for a number of years. And when he saw the writing was on the wall, he said, "Hey, look, I respect y'all grind out. Y'all wanna regrow. Y'all wanna grow. Get your little pieces in here. Bring these guys in. I'm in the business of winning a championship." My man said, "I'm here to win chips, titles, rings. I'm trying to get look. If the man want to win a ring, let the man. He spent too much time on this team. He deserves a ring. You feel me? My man Colin deserves a ring. Do not disrespect Colin. Never disrespect Colin Jones. Now check it out. I couldn't find a single jersey of his on any NFL. I mean, like you couldn't find a Colin Jones jersey if you wanted to. He had to custom make a Colin Jones jersey, and I will not disrespect him by not giving him the royalties. Like, I'm sure these guys get a split of their jersey sales. He deserves to get some money off of it. I'm waiting on the day there is a Colin Jones jersey in some kind of NFL apparel shop. The first day it's available, I will be there purchasing it. Until then, the utter and blatant disrespect of Colin Jones continues. Moving on.
Excited for day 2. I'm not sure what the weather is like in Charlotte.
What's good, LK44?
It's not so bad here in Louisiana. It's at least 75 degrees right now, and humidity's down. So
Bojangles just signed Kelvin Benjamin. Kelvin just signed Bojangles. I ain't gonna lie to you. Kelvin signed Bojangles.
When I got up this morning, it was nice and cool, which, I mean, it's hard to believe, right? In August,
Weatherly was a bum. That's why I stopped calling in. Motherfuckers hate the truth. Sheesh.
no, absolutely.
Sheesh.
You certainly look forward to those days. And
How Derek Brown been looking? Exactly how you expect him to look. Like a monster.
in the weather.
Absolutely. And speaking of routine, one thing that we're learning about Matt Rule is that he likes to switch it up. So
At least watching with binoculars, right? He's at his house in Louisiana. He's no. He's not in his house in Louisiana. This man is in his truck outside of his house in Louisiana. I don't know what it is, bro. It's got to be real loud in his house. It's got to be real loud in his house, or something's going on. But this man just goes to his truck at 8:45 a.m., sets up for the Zoom call, and gets ready to watch training camp.
And that's something that you have to be able to adjust on the fly. The defense could be on the sideline.
I got a $100 bet. By week 3, Weatherly will not be starting. Oh, someone wants a free 100. I can't give you that. I can't give you that.
I guess doing practices like this, it gets you in.
Keep that receipt and get at me later. Hey,
This for 10 minutes, then this. It's hey, what's next? It doesn't matter what's
was it the right pick taking Brown?
where we go forward.
absolutely.
That's a good question. I'm gonna go ahead and actually not even taking it. I'll let this go through right now. That's a good question. Was it the right pick to go for Derek Brown?
Very good one. Roman Harper.
The answer is
joining us.
there was no wrong pick there. I mean, either you get Isaiah or you get D Brown. There was no wrong thing at all there. I'm not. Wait. Roman Harper? Oh, we got 2 boomers. Oh, no. Hold up. We got 2 boomers. I got caught on late. I did not notice. Hey, I didn't notice he's on his phone. This man is, he said his computer was not acting right. His computer is right behind him. He could not get the thing to turn on. And this man could not get his computer to turn on in the morning. It is too early for my man Roman Harper, bro. It is way too early for my man Roman Harper. Yeah, this is yesterday. But Derek Brown versus Isaiah Simmons, you couldn't go wrong. You couldn't go wrong. Personally, I like Derek Brown. It would have been all right to get. I wouldn't be mad at an Isaiah Simmons pick. You really, if you pick Isaiah Simmons, you have to risk not getting what you want on the interior of the D line. Then again, we didn't go for corners as early as I would have wanted. So, I've answered the question. Whether you pick Derek Brown or Isaiah Simmons, it was all good. I like Derek Brown. I was one of the few people who liked Derek Brown. I think pretty much everyone wanted Isaiah Simmons. I feel like what happened was very early on in the process, everyone wanted Derek Brown. And then out of nowhere, Uh, People just said, not just the Panthers fans, like everyone was like, Derrick Brown isn't that great. There are other guys who are better than Derrick Brown. It's an obvious Isaiah Simmons angle. I think that Derrick Brown will be a good player for us for a long time. You feel me?
No doubt about it.
Thank you.
So I want to bring this up to both of you as we get back to this live look in of practice. So yesterday, KK Short and
Exactly.
Mike Davis were running a little bit late, and people asked Coach Poole about it. They said, "Is everything okay?" And Roman, you mentioned kids getting off to school. Yesterday was one of the
Well,
first days,
that's a brutal job. Hold up.
whether online-
This is a brutal job.
So I want to bring this up to both
So,
of you as we get back.
imagine you're a coach, right?
of practice.
Imagine you're a coach. Your job is to hold this ball out in your hand and have these guys punch it and pray to God that they are accurate. Imagine a guy just comes up and just punches you right in your shoulder. You get punched on the inside of your shoulder. You get punched in your chest. They hit you right on your elbow or on your forearm. These are NFL players punching as hard as not as hard as they can, but pretty hard.
Yesterday, KK Short and
Like he's punching through. If someone punches you on the inside of your elbow, you feel me? That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a little bit. They're punching like they getting real. They getting.
or in person, and he said, "I give
Hey.
everyone the opportunity to take their kids to school."
Now, what I don't like about this drill is that you can tell they're slowing down. Like they're obviously slowing down to punch the ball out. See, he comes to us almost a standstill. That's never going to be the case in a game. You got to go all the way through it. You got to put some speed into it. You can't just chop your feet and then get the angle and then, all right, good. So on one hand, you got to go full speed. On the other hand, I'm a coach and my job is to hold the ball while these dudes, half of which probably won't make the team, try to punch the ball out. And they're either going to have bad form because they're trying to do too good of a job, or they're going as hard as they can, and they probably miss, end up hitting me. We might have a problem. Now look, if it's I don't know. If it's one of these guys like, Shaq, I'm gonna let it slide. If it's one of these guys like Tyre, I'm gonna let it slide. It was a real big dude. You feel me? It was some real big dudes. Now if it's one of these other guys out here, I might turn around like, hey, you want to aim for the ball next time? What's up? What's the deal? Do we have a problem, sir? Say, do we have a problem, sir?
These players and coaches certainly don't get a chance to do. So I figured, as dads, both of you would really appreciate it.
The defense is looking nasty.
You know what, man? That's just really just kind of showing who he is as a coach, as a man. The family's always first.
I don't know about that. Do you think that Greg will fit in the left tackle position okay? I feel like he fit in pretty well last year when he wasn't hurt. But he was hurt too often, and then and he couldn't really get his feet under him, so he didn't really get much time to either practice or get consistent reps. So he just looked kind of bad after his injuries and just being out from the game. I'm not sure. Honestly, how healthy he's going to be. Will he be healthy? Do not know. Yeah, like Shannon said, it's not about his skill, which it could be partially, but we don't know what his skill is because he stayed hurt last year. He stayed hurt. And he was hurt for part of the off season. So we're not really exactly sure what's going on here.
I think it's great. To be honest with you, just an example of that. On Fridays during the course of the season, when you're playing at home, the broadcast crew that's doing the game,
Joe McCoy getting cut. I mean, he got cut, but he got hurt. I mean, what happened was he got a free $3 million. He had a what was it, a quad provision in his contract that said, we know your quad is a problem, so if you get injured, we can cut you, but you still keep $3 million. This man got paid $3 million rocks and 3 M&Ms. M&Ms. To show up to Dallas, buy an apartment. He rented an apartment in Dallas and got $3 million for it. The dude took a flight to Dallas, rented an apartment for 9 months, and made $3 million.
Put in that work to make sure.
Oh yeah, and there's no income tax there either. He made He made $3 million state income tax free dollars for signing a sheet of paper in Texas.
Absolutely love it. I think, as you both said, it speaks so highly.
What up, Tommy?
Coach Rule and his priorities, and one thing that he
We should have taken corner at 38 instead of YGM.
they were still there for the very beginning of practice.
I agree. I agree. We should have gone for a corner, but I'm cool with YGM. I'm cool with that.
Roman, we're going to try to make sure we can show
Have faith in Crackhead or Weatherly. Wait, what's this conversation? Where's this conversation going? In Fort Mill, nah, they're in Charlotte. Fort Mill won't be finished for a minute. Fort Mill, I think, won't be finished for like 2 years. Well, the HQ won't be finished for 2-3 years. The field there probably won't be finished for another year. I don't know how soon they're going to be practicing there, but having the indoor field, the indoor bubble, makes me think that they're probably going to try to milk this out for a couple more years and then go to Fort Mill.
But second of all, Eli has a lot of talent. He's big, he's fast, he can do all the things that you want. The biggest thing was being in New York, wasn't a great fit. I thought he played extremely well. Some of the best ball he's played since he's been there.
Those names don't really move me, but it's good to see that we're getting more linebackers.
The differences were.
I know we brought in a tight end, I think yesterday. Yeah, Gerald's cool. I like Gerald.
Really good in zone coverage as well. Overall,
I mean, he got finessed. I mean, he really got finessed coming to the Panthers, thinking that we're going to have a breakout year or a turnaround year with Cam being healthy. Cam gets hurt before the season even starts. And I know Gerald was watching. He was on the sideline in that Patriots preseason game. He sees Cam get hurt, and he said, damn. I'm stuck here. Why? I think Gerald knew at that moment the season was done. But he came back up. He came back up. Made a free $3 million. Can't get mad at it. Whoa. I see a 10-4 in the chat. I have no clue what that's supposed to mean. Now, I know 10-4 must be you saying affirmative. I'm sure you're saying like 10-4 good buddy, like you're a trucker or something. I assume, Cephas, that your day job is as a CDL trucker. No, I don't want to. Wait, it can't be. Never mind. I was thinking 10-6. Okay. I was thinking 10. There's 16 games in the season. You weren't saying that we're going to go 10-4. I got confused for a second. I thought I started to feel some things coming up that I didn't want to say. There were some things I wanted to bring up. Some things I wanted to maybe get a little disrespectful. But we got that cleared up. We're all calm again. I thought I was gonna have to come out my body for a second. I thought I was gonna come out my body for a second. Okay, we good. No, we're good. Now, guys, just stretching right now. I'm gonna skip the stretches and whatnot because not gonna lie, I don't care. What's your 1036? I got no clue what that means, brother. But I'm gonna tell you right now, my 1036 is in real good shape. I ain't gonna lie to you. probably the second or third most impressive 1036 you ever seen in your life. And that's on everything I know. 420. 0-16. Would I move Shaq to the middle? Nah, he spent his whole career playing outside. I think it's best to keep him where he's at. You pay him a bunch of money. You don't give a guy a big new contract to move him to an unfamiliar position that he probably doesn't know as well as what he does. You want a guy to be in a position to do what he does best. So I want him to stay outside. We can find an interior guy. We can find a new interior guy.
You can get him to lift that elbow right there, and then you punch down. Sorry, the kind of weird holding the phone roller. So boom and boom, and all of the one angle. That is how you create another turn.
Trying to find a good drill.
All
Yeah, a lot of the earlier drills in the day are just like basic stuff you see. What we saw a lot right now is defense punching the ball out, trying to create turnovers. We saw how much Kyle Allen was fumbling the ball early last year and said, hold up. What if instead of our quarterback fumbling the ball, what if we try to make the other team's quarterback fumble the ball a bunch? What if we worked on that? Seems like a really good plan, a good strategy to work with, and they're trying to go with that a little bit. Hope that every quarterback we go against this year is Kyle Allen. Shit. You either get a fumble or a pick. It's a win-win. I miss Ace Boogie. Cam's in a bad spot right now, bro. Cam's whole team is gone. Cam is playing with I don't know, UPS drivers and I don't know, furniture salesmen. What up, Tree Fitty? Hey, I don't know if you're here when I said thanks for the tip. I appreciate that. I'm a Panther realistic fan. I feel you. 9-7. Why would you want that? Yeah, I would rather go 4-12 than 9-7 every single year. Well, not you know what I mean. Like I'd rather go 4-12 than 9-7. Or at least for this year coming up, and even next year, maybe. Look, there's no point in going and being mediocre. There's no point in being mediocre. I'm not saying that we should tank on purpose. I'm saying I would rather not be mediocre.
And Roman, I think you hit the nail on the head with what from the very limited amount of practice we've been able to see.
Oh yeah, Jordan Scarlett he's gonna be a real deal. I won't lie to you. I was more excited. I think I had this in a video since last year. I was more excited for Jordan Scarlett than Reggie Bonifant. I thought Jordan Scarlett would get some really good play. I thought he'd get some time on the field. Now, obviously, I'm stupid. Obviously, I have never watched a single Panthers game over the past 7, 8, 9, 10 years because I forgot who our head coach was, right? I forgot who our head coach was, so I should have known. Jordan Scarlett was not getting that game. Jordan Scarlett was not getting in no kind of game. He was not getting any kind of playing time. If I was a smarter person, I would have realized that a little bit quicker. But this year, he might touch the field. He might sniff that grass. So we'll see how it's gonna work out this year. Hey, what up, Tree Fitty? All right, it's all good. I heard you. All respect. Hey, I appreciate that. They put all the injured players in red number 1 jerseys. I mean, at first glance, it seems kind of funny because obviously, Cam was number 1 and he stayed injured the last 2-3 years. They probably got mad. They just had mad red jerseys with number 1 on it. They're just running through them. I'm sure these guys, maybe they do wash the things. Maybe they do wash those jerseys and whatnot, those practice jerseys. But what I found out is that I don't know about the NFL, but in the NBA, they don't wash anything. Obviously, the jerseys are brand new every game, but like socks, everything that they wear, they toss them after the game. Unless it's their own personal stuff, they get brand new everything after the games. They just toss literally, like they bust them out the wrapper before games. They bust them out the wrapper, and they get thrown away after the games. That's crazy to me. So I imagine they're just running through these Cam practice jerseys, and we'll see how it goes. I think Rev Rule said he hates seeing red. He hates seeing red on quarterbacks because he thinks of red as injuries. So he has the guys who are hurt in red jerseys, and he has the QBs in green. I think they're kind of like teal, honestly. 10:36 asking for the time. Oh, that's late as hell. Is my stream late? That was a late ass answer.
This is what we want is for you to tell us what you see.
Wait. Yeah, you're so smart. Wait, what happened?
Looks like they're both playing some kind of quarters or some kind kind of communication drill.
And so right now, just for anyone who doesn't know, with this being in Charlotte, they are doing everything in the dome right now, and then the rest of the team is out.
Scarlett hasn't been mentioned at all by Rule. Mike Davis, however, has been praised by him.
They went ahead and put the stars black on
I will see. I will make a decision when I see it. I've been conditioned over the past several years to never believe a thing I hear in the press from my Carolina Panthers coaches. I know they're different people right now, but I've heard different things. I've heard things during training camp, during the preseason, during all these pressers and whatnot, and then I've seen a completely different thing happen when it's game time. So I'm gonna cool out for right now. When Matt Rule says something, I'm gonna take note of it. I'm definitely gonna be paying attention. I'm gonna hear it. I'm gonna listen. But it ain't gonna mean nothing to me until September. That won't mean anything to me until a week or two into September. I'm gonna listen to what he's saying and keep it in the back of my mind. It don't mean nothing to me until actual games start. Baylor Green for the QBs. Hey. We should trade for Duke Johnson. Why would we give up anything for another running back? Bro, if we're gonna give up pieces, without any drop off? You think Duke Johnson is no drop off? I don't know, brother. Who knows? Who knows why they're green or why he did it? Doesn't really matter to me. They're just jerseys. They're just jerseys to me. They're just jerseys. I don't really care. Now, if I thought that it was a dig at Cam, that's not how you come to a situation though. For a coach who's changed the culture of places before, you don't go in there and take shots at a franchise's best player of all time like that for no reason. Nah, he wouldn't do it. Thank you, Shelly. Always trying to be humble and learn something. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever Shelly talks and someone responds to Shelly, I never know if you're talking to me or talking to them. Is anyone safe next year other than CMC? I mean, like someone whose contract's running out next year and they may or may not make the team. I think Taylor Moton's safe. I'm not so sure about Curtis Samuel. I'm not so sure if we extend him after next year. I think Taylor Moton is a little bit more important, honestly. Yeah, we have good running backs. Jordan Scarlett and Reggie they're gonna be fine. Do you agree with Green over Apple for the starting CB over opposite Jackson? See, I hate that I have to do it like this. Wait, what is this? Wait, what was that about? That was weird. I hate that I have to do this, but honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Does it really matter if we see Eli or whoever at the number one corner spot? Which one of those guys is stopping anyone we play against? We play against Tyreek. We play against Reek, Michael Thomas. You know who we play against this year, and we also play the Vikings. I'm pretty sure. So look, man, you know what we're going up against this year. I'm pretty sure it's 8 of the top 12, 13-ish receivers in the league. Since you have to add Thielen in there, he might be top 10. But that's kind of pushing it a little bit. He's definitely top 12 or 13. But we're playing against 8 of the top 13 number one receivers in the league this year. I'm not so sure it really matters who's opposite Dante. So, do I have a preference? Maybe. Does it really matter? Are either one of those guys covering anyone we play against this year? No. I just don't. I don't see it happening. We can talk about preference if we really want to, But when it comes down to what's going to happen in the game, I don't see it being much of a difference. And if there is a difference, it's not a big enough difference to like move the needle for me.
In their career, because now they're smarter. They're playing the game. They're not just playing the game. They're like really playing the game. And I think that is the difference for. That's the same difference.
You're right.
All of a sudden now he's understanding. Like,
Tree, you're right.
What he's trying to do with, all right, well,
Tyson Samuels.
I know what the quarterback's thinking, right? And now
0-16 saying I'm a real Panthers fan. Oh. You don't understand how to build a team through the draft. Yeah, you don't have to go 0-16, but look, it'll be a little realistic. We are not winning 9 games, my brother. Yeah, DJ's going to be gone, or not gone, but his contract's going to be up the year after next year. You probably don't want to let him get to free agency, though. You probably want to lock him up the year before, or during the season, or early on. You hate corners in the first round? There are some corners who are worth it. There are some corners who are worth it. For sure. David, you're not a Panthers fan? Pass rush, how you combat great receivers? Yeah. If you don't, yeah. when you have our secondary, your only hope is to get some good pressure. I've seen some guys. I've seen get some decent pressure before, and some guys in the secondary still fold. Some guys who are still on the team right now. So getting good pressure is the best way to make sure that guys don't beat you deep and consistently. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the most faith in our secondary. That's soft selling it, honestly. I don't have very much faith at all in our secondary over the course of a 16-game season. But we'll see. We'll see how it works. I mean, Trey got to step up. Jeremy has to step up. Now, I don't know what Jeremy's going to be doing. Apparently, or he's going to be playing. Is he going to be playing linebacker, or is he going to be playing a box safety look? Because my question is, if he's playing box safety, then we're going to have Eli Apple in very soft coverage. He has to be giving a ton of cushion, like off. He's going to be playing off man. You cannot let these guys get deep. I don't trust Eli Apple to shadow in man coverage. And if we're having Jeremy Chin in the box, then who's over the top? There's Trey. Then there's Dante on the other side. And we don't really have an elite coverage linebacker to cover the middle of the field. We got Jordan Kunashek, but I'm not sure how often he's touching the field. Shaq's good. Shaq can cover. But he's not like a Luke, like a middle of the field general. Like a general on the defense, you feel me? Who can just shut down a whole section of the field, and you know he'll be there to get either a quick tackle or make a play on the ball. If Jeremy Chin's playing in the box a lot, I'm worried about over the top. So I'm guessing we're going to play a lot of cover 3 and have Eli in an off man, and Dante can't play press. Dante will get beat off the blocks every single time. So he has to play off man too. So we could be looking at cover 3 a lot this year. Corn is just like Colin Jones. Oh, hell nah. Hold up. I gotta pause this real quick. I don't want to get disrespectful, Shelly, but I gotta speak to you real quick. Now everyone else in the chat, calm down for just a moment. I don't wanna have to read anything new. Now, Shelly, why would you go and say something so disrespectful? Now, I'm assuming that my man Colin hurt you personally. I'm assuming that my man Colin, he must have hit your car. My man Colin must have, I don't know, he must have did something to you or a family member to spew this pure disrespect on this man's name. Corn Elder is just like Colin Jones, and the laughing emoji. You put the laughing emojis too? the plain and direct disrespect to a man. How dare you? First of all, how dare you? That's not cool, Shelly. Don't disrespect the GOAT when you see one. You won't say that. You won't say it to Colin Jones' face. You won't say it to Colin Jones' face. Colin Jones is 6'8", 260, jacked. He might fight anyone on the drop of a dime, no matter who you are. Colin Jones is third best Panthers player all time, behind Jake and Brenton Burson. Round third, maybe fourth behind Kelvin. But still, don't do it. Corner's gonna outlive the whole team. Yeah, Eric hasn't been signed yet. He's never had to with Luke there. I don't know. I just think that I don't think he's as good as Luke. I don't think he's a shutdown coverage linebacker. Plus, he plays the outside. I think it's already been confirmed he's going to play the outside, and it's kind of harder for someone to play, that curl flat middle of the field kind of role from, strong side.
The players don't know, we don't know what exactly we're going to see, and it's not just the same schedule every single day. He wants to throw different scenarios at them. So, like you said,
Dante got to step up. I need Dante to step in. I need him to actually check into a game. I don't have to. If he would get better, that would be great. If he would actually play the game, I'm cool with that. I want to see him even have a decent game before we talk about, or a decent season before we start talking about him getting better. I want him to play like he did in college at least. Polly and Pones. Oh, not by play, but staying on the team. Oh, like a Brenton Burson kind of thing. I feel you. Say Brenton Burson. I don't want you to don't put him and Corn Elder in the same sentence. I feel uncomfortable. Corn Elder. Bro, Corn Elder, I have no clue. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know how he keeps getting on this team. We just keep signing him for literally no. We give him a check. I mean, I can't get mad at it. The team want to make him money. Oh, look at that horse. Hold up. I did not see a single horse during the first practice, but as you can see right now, Jake Delhomme, my man got a stone face on. This man he look kind of sad actually. Look at his eyebrows. He look a little sad. That's a deep frown too. This is a pretty deep frown. He looks either really deep in thought. He looks like he's looking in his rearview mirror at his horse thinking, damn, if only I could be on that horse ride. I want to ride a horse right now. Y'all ever just wake up in the morning, wake up at 9 o'clock, get in your truck and say, I want to ride a horse. I'm trying to ride me a horse today. That's the face Jake Delhomme got on. Y'all know those girls in middle school who used to show up in those horse shirts? You know who the horse girls were, right? There were horse girls and car dudes. The people who were the dudes were obsessed with cars at a really young age, and the girls who were obsessed with horses at a really young age. That's the face that Jake Delhomme has on right now. He looking in that rearview mirror like, damn, we got to end this real quick because I want to get on a horse. I'm trying to get on a horse. Hold up, that's the truth right there. Hold up. When you lie in the resume and get the job, exactly right. Actually, Eric Reed did leave really quietly. I think he really should have gotten a job. He is not the worst strong safety in the league. Man, look, hey, Christopher, bro, look, man. A lot of fans disrespected that man, James Bradbury, when he was here. People thought he wasn't good. People thought James Bradbury wasn't a good corner. They thought that his numbers didn't matter. They thought his impact wasn't there.
never seen this happen. Part of the things
Jake and I learned a ton.
doesn't cut down.
There actually wasn't really all that great of footage here,
We gave us
Somewhere,
but
those are the things that you know. But what did they call that play? What do they call this? What do they?
But yeah, Ron Harper was schooling him and us. I'm missing James. If they waited one more month, I promise you they wouldn't release him. I heard Kenny made someone fumble. Can't remember who. I don't remember either. But Bradbury over Shaq on that train heavy. I agree. I would have definitely paid James Bradbury over Shaq any day of the week, bro. But I guess the thing, no, I was gonna say that the thing is, if you lose Luke and Shaq at the same time, but then again, we didn't know we were losing Luke when we signed Shaq, did we? I'm pretty sure the Luke news came way after we signed Shaq, right? Maybe the front office knew beforehand and was keeping it quiet. But you can't, if you lose your whole linebacker core except for your backups who don't really even sniff the field, it's kind of tough. But then again, your secondary is gutted anyway. The front office knew they were gonna cut Eric no matter what. Eric Reed was not his being cut off the team was not a last minute decision. I'm pretty sure they were gonna cut him when the season came to an end. They knew that in November probably. They probably knew they were gonna cut Eric pretty early on. You brought back Trey. Dante is a question mark. Captain Munderland was a trash can on wheels. No Mike Adams. So, I mean, either way, you're going to gut your whole, one of your two spots, whether it was going to be the linebacker core or the secondary. I just feel like with our division being what it is, and what the game of football is right now, you have to protect your secondary. You have to. The last time Apple was legit was when he was on the Giants. Yeah. Derek Brown made CMC fumble. I heard about that. Plays for the Bills. What's crazy is I actually have videos talking about who said that. Monty. I actually had videos talking about that before the season started. I said you need to. When was that? I think it was actually right after the 2018 season ended. I think it was before the draft, before the 2019 draft. I was saying you need to sign James Bradbury before this season starts to lock him in, because if you don't sign him now, and I knew the situation was, I knew that we had to think about whether we're going to keep Cam. I said, look, it's going to be real hard to keep James Bradbury and Cam, considering we also have Curtis Samuel and C-Mac. Their contracts coming up really soon. But I said with C-Mac, you could technically, franchise tag or fifth-year option, franchise him and have him for, 7 years for basically free, honestly. Well, kind of free for a while, and then the franchise tag would be kind of expensive. But James Bradbury was a much bigger factor, he had a much bigger impact on our team than I think we actually realized, and you're not going to approximate that with Eli Apple. I would say Eli Apple is just as good as Bradbury. Hey, Brandon, after I go offline, after I end the stream, I need you to, if you have Twitter, can you go to my Twitter account? It should be at the bottom of the screen. It's at Shellatron, same as this channel name. I need you to DM me whoever is selling you whatever it is you're smoking. Now, I'm a child of God. You feel me? I do not touch the devil's lettuce. But if I can get on the level, on the plane of existence you are living on right now, if whatever it is that you are inhaling into the lungs the Lord gave you is making you think that with confidence, I might need to try that. I might need to look into recreationally and indulging myself in those kind of activities, because There's no one I know who could say that with a straight face. Bruh, James Bradbury shut down a lot of people. Let's be real. James Bradbury shut down a lot of people. Yep, all we have is slot corners. We have a lot of, I would say, solid slot corners. But we have to use them on the outside, which means our actual nickel is gonna be like our third, fourth best dude out there. You feel me? Should have signed Logan Ryan. I do not believe in Logan Ryan anymore. He didn't have a great year with the Titans. He doesn't look good in a minute. He has a name. He's recognizable, but I don't think Logan Ryan was actually that great. Wait, you're still gonna pick up Daryl Worley? That dude is crazy. I don't call him crazy. That dude got some problems. He has some problems. Shaq can't cover Julio, Thomas, and Evans. Wait, what? Hold up. Who said that? Sports Nation? Williams, that won't happen under Jackson. When Jackson get hurt, hold up. Wait, what? Who said that? Trash can on wheels. Oh, man. Bradbury got hurt as well as Dante, and Eric Reed was the absolute worst defense. Even when James Bradbury is still better than a fully healthy Dante Jackson. A hurt James Bradbury is better than a fully healthy Eli Apple. A hurt James Bradbury is better than a lot of guys on the team right now. Yeah, we didn't have the cap to sign him. We'd have had to make some really tough decisions about either Curtis or doing C-Mac dirty, which he could have then just held out. I think C-Mac would have held out if he didn't get his contract. I'm not gonna lie to you. C-Mac's a smart dude, and he loves the team and loves Carolina. But if we didn't give him a contract, if we were going to fifth year option tag and then tag him again, if he didn't hold out, I would lose respect for Christian McCaffrey. It is what it is. I would lose respect for him if he did not. If we were going to screw him over with the technicalities of how running backs get paid now, I would lose respect for him if he did not stand up and say, "Look, I'm just not going to play till you give me a contract." So the situation with Cam, obviously him, Curtis, Taylor Moton, you got to make some decisions there. But over Shaq though, I definitely paid James Bradbury over Shaq. Hundo. Nothing that with his toes. How many TDs Julio had? Before that, 4 straight, 14,000? 1,400, I'm guessing. Julio's touchdowns, he's been getting more touchdowns lately. He had that one year where he only had like 3 or 4. I think it was 2017. Julio only had like 3 or 4. But he's been pretty steady at like 6, like 8. I think he had like 9 or something recently. He's been up there again. But there was a time when Julio was like not getting touchdowns. Roddy White, that's a throwback. If you can get Xavier Howard in the second, then pick Bradbury back in the third, then okay, yes. I'm telling you, Shaq can cover all of them. You just gotta believe that. Oh, damn. Yeah, well, hey. You heard it here first. Hey, if he's right, this man might be the smartest man in existence. I ain't gonna lie to you. Do I believe he's right? Hey. Yeah. I've seen a lot out of Shaq Thompson. I do not believe I've seen that out of him just yet. That's Calvin Ridley, wide receiver core now? Jesus. Hey, Treeford didn't even remember the dude's name. I remember the dude's name. But yeah, Zacchaeus, that boy burnt him, bruh. And then, no, you see, the problem I have with Dante isn't that he got burnt. Like, okay, people get burnt. You feel me? People get burnt. and that's fine. Like it's okay. You get beat sometimes. Hold up, who had these? Wait, Mike Davis had the. Ooh, hold up, he had the off-white. When Virgil hit up Mike Davis? Hey, when did Virgil hit up Mike Davis? Yeah, getting beat isn't a problem. Now, getting beat by their fifth or sixth guy in the depth chart is a problem. But then he went to the media and lied about it. He lied about the coaches. He lied about the route that was run, and he lied about his reaction to it. And he tried to make it sound like either the media or fans or whoever was trying to make him look bad or whatever. And you go back and look at the tape, he got beat on a straight fly route, a streak that should be the easiest thing for him to cover. I lost a lot of respect for him then, and during the All or Nothing, where he also lied about why his attitude was so weird during the All or Nothing. I won't get into that again, but he's lied twice now, at least twice now, about the way he's perceived by fans or how he's portrayed in the media. When it can be easily proven it's 100% his fault. I really do hate that, bro. Said he played injured during that time. That's why he played poorly. Well, he must be always playing injured. Was he injured his rookie year? He played that whole time. Wait. The Falcons game? What he said after the game was that it was a crossing route and that the coaching staff put him in a bad position. Now, that's what I heard. I could be wrong. But actually, I have a video of him saying what he said, and I actually broke down the play. I know I'm not wrong. Yeah, he made it look like a first ballot Hall of Famer. Said he played injured. Alright. A 6-foot guy that ran a 4.6 covering a 6'3 or 6'5 dude that ran 4.3, 4.5? Huh? If our starting corner gets beat by a 5th, 6th string receiver for the Falcons on a streak, I don't want to hear it. I don't care what it is. And the thing is, it's not about getting beat. No. It's not about getting beat. That's why I started the conversation off with. I don't care that I do care that he got beat. But it's not about getting beat. It's about lying to the media and lying about the route and then lying about the coaching staff and putting it on the coaching staff and blaming other people. When you could easily watch the tape and see it wasn't the route he said it was, and he just got beat looking into the backfield. He's looking at the quarterback for too long, and he just got beat. And honestly, Matt Ryan it was a bad pass because the KS had to come back to the ball. Dante, if you remember that play, hold up. Dante actually fell on that play too. Matt Ryan threw that ball so soft, Zacchaeus had to basically stop. He had him by 5-6 yards. He had to stop. And then he broke Dante's tackle. Now, you forgot about that part. He broke Dante's tackle right after that. We can talk about coverage, but let's talk about lying about what happened to the media after the game. That's not cool. Can't respect that. Can't respect that. Never. Leave Dante alone. Get on that no touchdown, DJ Moore. Stop the disrespect. Stop the disrespect. Oh, about Shaq? Oh, talking about Shaq? Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah. Forget that. Yeah, no, yeah. Hold up. Yo, no. Oh, relax on that. Yeah, y'all talking about Shaq covering big name number one receivers. I'm off that. I'm not even worried about y'all talking about that at all. That means nothing to me. Talking about Shaq covering those receivers, it means nothing to me. It's not gonna happen. I thought we were talking about something different completely. Nah. Okay, yeah. My fault. That's on me. I thought someone was defending Dante Jackson for a second. Now, there's a few topics I get real hot over. Cameron Artis-Payne is one of them. I had a lot of people, some in the chat right now, tell me 2-3 years ago Cameron Artis-Payne was a good running back. Where he at now? Dante's another one. Ron Rivera talking to the media, lying to fans is another one. Oh yeah, and Cam jumping on the football on the Super Bowl. I hate that topic too. Y'all don't bring that up because y'all are Panthers fans, and y'all get what's going on there. But those first three ones are things that I just really hate talking about. It gets me mad every single time. I get mad every single time. His QB was Kyle Allen. Do you believe in TJ Green as a starting corner? I think I answered that already, but my answer was basically, it doesn't matter. TJ Green or Eli Apple. Do I think one will do better than the other? Not really. Do I think we're gonna get significantly more stops? Do I think one is gonna give us more stops than the other? Going against the Falcons, Saints, the Bucks, the Chiefs, and the Vikings this year? No. And if the Bears use Nick Foles and not Trubisky, I might add the Bears to that list of teams with a pretty good receiver. Wait, we play the Cards this year too, right? Hold up. I'm pretty sure we play the Cards this year too. Early. Yeah, we play the Cards this year. Do I dare go through and remind y'all exactly what we're up against here? Y'all can tell me whether y'all think it matters whether TJ Green or Eli Apple starts. Raiders, I don't really care too much. They got some good players. They have some good players. Does Tyrell Williams still play for the Raiders? Tyrell was good. They also have better receivers there too. But they're all right. The Bucks have what the Bucks have. The Chargers, okay, they're all right. They got one good receiver. Actually, no. Who's the Chargers tight end? Don't they have a really good tight end? I'm almost sure that the Chargers have a really good tight end. Forgot his name, but he was really, really good. Hold up. Yeah, Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry was really good. Obviously, that Keenan Allen. But yeah, the Chargers could be a problem as well. But I wouldn't call Keenan Allen a top 10 or even a top 15 receiver. But we're talking about Eli Apple and TJ Green. You feel me? Yeah. So Hunter Henry. The Cards have D-Hop. We know who the Falcons have. Bears, I'm not too worried about them, but if it's Nick Foles, I could be. Saints, Falcons, Chiefs, come on now. Bucks again. Lions, they looked decent at times last year. Actually, the Lions receivers were some DFS kings for like 5-6 weeks straight. Won't lie to you. But I won't say that moves the needle crazy for me. The Vikings, come on now. It's going to be a problem there too. Broncos, not worried about them. The Packers, come on now. Look, bro, come on now. The Washington team. And then the Saints again. If I really want to tell you, do I have to say, do I believe that TJ Green or Eli Apple is going to be a lot better than the other one? They are. No, they are. I actually have a lot of respect for Kenny Golladay. Wrong, Ricky Manning. Oh yeah, Mike Williams is on the Chargers. Oh yeah, and Austin Eckler, which he was doing good last year too. Last couple of years actually. But yeah, we have a tough schedule full of quarterbacks who have weapons. Now I could talk about what makes TJ Green and Eli Apple different. I would say this. You don't pay Eli Apple to come be a backup. You don't pay him the money. It's a wash year either way. I guess you want to get some experience under younger guys' belt. But from a business standpoint, paying Eli Apple that money just to sit on the bench don't sound too good. If you're just going to develop someone anyway at the number one spot, then why even bring Eli Apple in? Because he wasn't going to get stops. Eli was not brought in to get stops. Eli was not brought in to save games or make highlight plays. He was brought in to be a plug in a sinking ship. Like you can it doesn't exactly fit, but it stops the water from coming in as fast as it was before, so you don't sink as fast as you were the previous year. But you don't bring him in and then say, well, this guy could be maybe a little bit better, so we'll play him. It's just bad business. You want to at least see what you get out of Eli Apple. I think Eli will start first, and he won't play. Maybe he'll play. I don't know. He won't play horrible, I don't think. But I don't think there's going to be that big of a difference between him and TJ Green. I'm praying this scheme bails our corners out. Yeah. Keenan healthy is a top 15. I'd have to go through it. He probably is. I have to go through the list myself. I would probably put him in there. Maybe, because there's some younger guys actually. I got to think about Devontae. I got to think about, even the Dolphins have, maybe. Yeah, he probably is 15. He probably could be around 13 to 15. Yeah. They got Gandy Golden in the draft. They have Terry McLaurin. That boy is good. Hey, Terry McLaurin, you don't sleep on him. He is good. Now, who's throwing to him? Is it gonna be old chubby boy? Is it gonna be old Mr. I can't hold on to the football? Or is it gonna be Mr. My leg literally exploded last year, thought I was going to not have a leg anymore, but now I'm playing football again? I'm praying Alex Smith does not make the team, bro. I'm praying Alex Smith gets cut, bro. You just got to get cut. I don't want to see him on the football field again. I know he got cleared for football play. Bro, I don't want to see a man die. This man's leg was literally black and green. It wasn't even like a bruise, like purple. It was dead. His leg looked dead, bro. Alex Smith's leg looked dead. And now he's playing football again. That makes me... I just feel so bad. That's like watching Luke get those concussions and then come right back. I felt bad. But it was never like that. It wasn't like he had like 3 concussions in back-to-back-to-back weeks. Alex Smith's leg was literally almost gone. DJ Moore is a top 10 receiver. Probably not. Probably not. I can't say that. First off, it's only been 1 year where he's had these big numbers. I think to be a top 10 receiver, you have to either be so far ahead of everyone by a large amount, like Mahomes in his time, because he only has a year and a half of doing this. But he's been like way above the competition by a mile, where you can't even argue it. I've only seen 1 year from DJ, and his numbers were really good. But he wasn't like a Pat Mahomes of the receivers in the NFL. You feel me? So I have to see a little bit more. I can't put him in my top 10. In the entire league, I couldn't do it. I know, yeah, Alex Smith wants to play again, bro. I hate that for him. 100%. Give Haskins a chance? Yeah. I think he'll be alright. He might be alright. I don't know. I hate that Washington team though. I feel like no one really plays all that great over there, and if you do, it's only for a little while. They contaminate you after a while. They'll get to you. They'll contaminate you. Henry Ruggs burned Dante Jackson all game. Welp. Yeah, he didn't miss 2 games, but I still wouldn't call him top 10. If he can do it again, That's straight. But I can't put him in the top 10 in the whole NFL. Nah. Dante Jackson needs to be our ball hawk. I need Dante Jackson to be near the receiver, make a clean tackle. That's what I need. You don't got to be a ball hawk. You just got to be on the field where you're supposed to be. For me, it was week 17, and he got injured very early in week 16. Will Greer threw a pass really high on the left side of the field, on our side of the field, and it just floated up there. It was a lame duck, and DJ got hit. He just got smacked. It was really early in the game, though. So you could basically call it 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm not saying DJ Moore is bad. It's not like you're either top 10 or you're horrible. I'm just saying I got to see more from him before I put him in the top 10 in the whole NFL. Yeah, I got to see a little bit more from him in his third year to call him a top 10 receiver in the whole NFL. Hold on, I wanted to see this. There's a few highlights. But I want to catch some of this. I'm going to mute this because YouTube likes being weird. Ooh, I didn't. Is there a better angle? Hold up. Okay. Ooh. And what y'all think? First off, I'm going to say this. This is low effort memeing. I'm not a big fan of throwing the memes in there. You could do a better job. Whoever is the okay, that was a little bit better. That was a little bit better. But when we had Astasia, when our old social media manager was Astasia Williams, she did a really good job running the Twitter. She did a very good job running the Twitter. And the memes were way better. The memes were really good. Now she works for the Washington team. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. By the end of next season, or this season, he could be. He definitely could be. Yeah, but then again, you got to think about impact. You can say top 5 in yards and stuff, or top 10 in yards. I know what he did last year, but if you went through and made a list of the top 10 receivers, you would have to you would have to take off someone that you know is a little bit better than DJ to fit DJ at number 10. You're taking off someone who's really good to fit DJ on the list, and it would kind of feel like forcing it a little bit. It would kind of feel like forcing DJ onto that list of top 10 receivers in the league. But no, I definitely agree DJ's going to be good. Moving forward, I even think this year. I think this year he'll be good. I got no doubt about that. At all. 4-6 career, is that good? Huh? Oh, talking about touchdowns. Eh, he's young. He had a dead arm. He had a dead arm Cam, and then he had Kyle Allen. I'm not too mad about that. The whole offense was bad. I think the scheming was bad. Actually, no. The scheme in 2019 was not bad. No. The scheme in 2018 was not bad. The scheme in 2019 was horrible because we just thought that Kyle Allen couldn't handle pre-snap motion and making decisions on the fly. So they turned the offense into some really just garbage shell of itself. So it looked really bad. It looked horrible, honestly. I think Kyle Allen would look a lot better if we ran a similar scheme to the first 10 games of 2018, where there was actual misdirection going on. But it seemed to me that we thought he could not handle that, just processing it. And we ran a very vanilla, very predictable, very boring offense that didn't look good and didn't really get the kind of results that you would want. And if you're going to play ugly football, at least get results. Didn't exactly get those. A quarterback who isn't good at all? I wouldn't call Kyle Allen not good at all. I say he's the perfect backup quarterback for a team. The best backup quarterback who isn't a starter level guy, who either wasn't a starter before, or isn't a starter level guy who's just behind another person, like Jameis Winston, for example. I think Kyle Allen is probably the best non-starter caliber backup quarterback in the league, for sure. He's who you want for 4 or 5 weeks. If your quarterback's down for 3 to 5 weeks, I would choose Kyle Allen first of the guys who aren't, starter caliber guys who are backups right now. Easily first. So that's like obviously not Jameis, guys like Nick Foles, you feel me? Andy Dalton is the backup right now in Dallas. So like those guys are out of the picture. First pick would easily be Kyle Allen. I don't think he's bad. I think he's just a backup quarterback. Exactly, Monty. You say Kyle Allen is sorry? He's a backup. He was undrafted. I mean, what it is. I was at that Washington game. The Panthers' offense was vanilla as hell. Yeah, it's boring. Looked ugly. It was stupid. Do you think Ian Thomas will break out? I've been saying Ian Thomas should be getting more playing time for a year and a half now. I think he was on the brink of breaking out at the end of his rookie season. And then we started focusing more on Greg Olsen last year again. And then we ignored Greg and then stopped throwing the tight ends just all around. And then Isaiah just wasn't getting, not Isaiah, but then we weren't getting anything out of our tight ends at all. So, I mean, I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the tight end, but I do think that Ian can be a lot better this year. I think if you actually use him in the scheme, and with having, look, when you have guys like DJ, Curtis, Robbie Anderson, and you have to think about C-Mac in the passing game, that tight end is going to have a one-on-one every single time. The tight end is going to have a one-on-one every single time, and not every team in the league has a linebacker who is good enough to cover a tight end. Now, Ian Thomas is slow. Man, slow as hell. I'm not going to lie to you. Ian Thomas, every single one of you can outrun Ian Thomas 50 yards, 100 yards, a mile, doesn't matter. You're outrunning him. But he knows how to get open. He's smart in coverage. He knows where the soft spots in the zone are, and he's aware. He actually moves around in the back of the end zone and whatnot. He's aware of how to get open and how to become an open target, how to become a free target for his quarterback. And if you have the fundamentals, that mental down as a tight end, work on your speed, he could be a really good tight end in the league. He can break out. Just depends on the scheme. Got to see how the scheme works. How do I feel about Panthers versus Patriots? I don't think we play them this year. We don't play them this year. But doesn't matter because there's no one playing for the Patriots. I guess you're asking because of Cam, but everyone opted out. Everyone opted out. They won't be good this year. And that's going to suck for Cam. But yeah, they're going to be bad this year, bro. Ian couldn't read the playbook? What does that mean? I mean he couldn't read the playbook. Like he can't read? Or you're saying he didn't know the plays? I don't know if he's dumb. I don't know if he can't read, but the man can catch the ball. He can block. Ian Thomas can block. He didn't sniff the field though. I don't know. I feel like he'd be all right. Yeah, you're not wrong, David. That's exactly what it was. It was fan service. Get him the thousand, pay him, so that when you cut Cam, because the team knew they were gonna cut Cam probably by November. They knew they were not moving forward with Cam very early on. So you make C-Mac a hero in a losing season, then you pay the man. That's a lot of really good fan service for what you're about to do. If not, go after Jared Cook or Hunter Henry in free agency. I'd rather go after maybe actually. Maybe. Collab with EDP when we play the Eagles. I don't know if you know this. Hold up, brother. EDP has like 1 million subs. I actually don't even know how many subs I have. EDP has 2.9 million subscribers. I actually had an EDP video pop up on my suggested feed today. I think it was just before I got online. Bruh, this man EDP's videos are getting crazier by the second. He does vlogs now. He does like just talking about random stuff now. This man EDP, first off, he's bald. He's bald now. He is 100% bald, not hiding it. The dude is like 60. That's off topic. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. My take on Will Grier. I bring up, this happens a lot when I talk about Will Grier. I think he got screwed over last year. I think he got put in a bad situation and he was set up to fail. I think the front office, the coaching staff, even Dave set Will Grier up to fail in a no-win situation where there was no shot. He had no chance to do well at all. And if you knew about Will Grier coming into like what he was doing at West Virginia before he got drafted, you understood that Will Grier was never going to have a good season last year, given what he did at West Virginia and given what the circumstances were with the team throughout the whole season. We will get Ramsey. That's not happening. Yeah. I talk about Will Grier a lot. I don't like bringing it up too often because whenever I do, it turns into like a 20 to 30 minute, 40 minute rant about the situation, the coaching staff, a lot of the context that went on with the team, how for the whole season he was learning the game. His most senior, most veteran quarterback in that locker room was Kyle Allen. Let's not pretend he was getting pointers and getting tips from Cam Newton all season long. He was learning the game of NFL football behind Kyle Allen. I'll leave it at that. There's a lot more, though. EDP is cool, but sometimes it's weird. It's his persona on YouTube. I'm sure in person he's straight. I'm sure in person he's probably chill. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, he definitely boosted. Yeah. PJ Walker. Yeah, he's good. He won't start over Teddy, but definitely feel good about him being a backup. 100%. Would have really wished we got a preseason, but I would have really wanted to see what PJ Walker could do in a preseason game. Oh, you figured out what EDP stands for? Yeah, that man's crazy. She'll always find a way. I know Sherman won't come here. He's a little bit too old. There's no point leaving the Niners. Yeah. There's no point leaving the Niners to come to Carolina at all. If they don't pay him, Marshawn Lattimore? Our defense going forward, Going forward, I feel like it's gonna be a good situation. For right now, I think this year and even next year, this year's gonna be bad. This year's gonna be really ugly defensive football. Guys learning in the fire, particularly the secondary, going up against a ton of really good receivers and good quarterbacks. I mean, I scrolled through the schedule earlier. Ah, fuck. Let me close this real quick. But yeah, you can see the schedule: Bucks, Chargers, Cards, Falcons. If they play Nick Foles, then the Bears a little bit, but I won't really count them. Saints, Falcons, the Chiefs, Lions maybe a little bit depending on how they're looking in November. But the Vikings, the Packers, Terry McLaurin, and depending on who's playing quarterback in December, the secondary is gonna have some problems. The secondary is gonna look a little bit ugly, for a little chunk of time. But after this year, they get a year of experience under their belt. Phil Snow gets some experience under his belt. We get more players. We have more cap space, so we may be able to sign some guys in free agency. Although you do have to pay Taylor Moton for sure. You make a decision on Curtis Samuel and DJ Moore. How you gonna work that out? You can find guys in the draft. You can find guys in free agency. But I think our secondary and our defense in general will look a lot better after this year. And I think in 2 years, we should have a really good defense if there aren't very many busts. EDP like a cookie monster? Yes, sir. Relax. Relax. Relax, brother. Yeah, we'll go up to $90 million, but there are guys to pay. I mean, Taylor Moton's a no-brainer. You gotta pay Taylor Moton. If we don't pay Taylor Moton, then we're just trying to lose some more. Simple as that. Unless he gets hurt, obviously, we are literally tanking if we do not sign Taylor Moton. We control Terry McLaurin. I think as long as it's not Alex Smith on the ball, it doesn't matter what Terry. I'm cool with whatever. Terry ain't gonna do nothing against us. That's one of our last, like our second to last game. If it's Alex Smith starting for the Redskins, he'll probably be hurt by December. I don't wish it on him, but if he's gonna play football, he's probably gonna get hurt before December. So we're going against either Dwayne Haskins or Kyle Allen. By that point, I'm not worried about Terry McLaurin at all. They can't contact and neglect the yeah. Don't know if you trust Teddy yet. Yeah, you got to see how it works. I want to see the scheme. It's not really about Teddy. I think Teddy can be accurate. I want to see what scheme we run. I want to see how we're going to use the players we have, because obviously the Saints have their scheme is all about short, quick passes and guys getting yards after the catch and guys getting yards after contact. But when you have guys like Robbie Anderson, whose biggest strength is running deep, I think guys who can run those crossing routes, and everyone on our team can run the comeback. I think both DJ and Curtis's best route is the comeback route. 100%. They're both fast, and they can both stop on a dime and come back to the ball. You have to respect the deep ball, but that comeback route to the outside, to the sideline, is going to be a big one. I don't really see Curtis Samuel as a deep threat, a consistent deep threat. Like, that's how we should be using him in the game. I think he can get deep. I think that it's not really his biggest strength to go deep too often. So I want to see what the scheme looks like for these dudes and see what we got in Joe Brady and how we're going to run this offense. Yo, Shelly does not like DJ Moore. But also, Devin Funchess wasn't a bad receiver. He was a number 2 receiver who got forced into playing number 1 because we just kept missing the number 1s. Devin Funch was good. I think Funch was he was in the best situation as well. He was never supposed to be a number 1 receiver. Ever. I think if we had DJ or as a number 1 receiver and we had Funch as a number 2, that'd be a good duo. Because he was big. Thad Moss, I didn't like him. I wasn't a fan of Thad Moss. Actually, a lot of teams weren't fans of Thad Moss. Keep it real with you. I'm going to ask EDP, hey, shoot for the stars. Hey, shoot for the stars. How do I feel about Teddy? Did I answer that already? Did you type that twice? Maybe not. I already answered that, though. The New Orleans Panthers. Hey, don't get me started on the New Orleans Panthers, bro. Because then I start thinking about the New Orleans Hornets and how we won, 15 games? And we still couldn't. No, it was less than that. I think it was less than 15. How many games did we lose, did we win that season where we should have gotten AD in the draft? But the NBA rigged the draft so that the Hornets in New Orleans got the number 1 overall pick. And I'm pretty sure we got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist that year. I'm pretty sure it was only AD in that draft. And then, or the obvious pick was AD. And then after that, it was a crapshoot. I'm thinking that was the Michael Kidd-Gilchrist draft. Don't get me started on New Orleans and these Carolina teams. It was 7? Yeah, so I doubled our wins. I think it was 7. Yeah. So I don't want to be called the New Orleans nothing. Because I already got a problem with New Orleans. I got a big problem with New Orleans. Alright? And we couldn't get the number 1 draft pick. Imagine how different our team looks with AD. Yeah. MKG with that ugly shooting. I mean, we had some. Never mind, bro. It is what it is. Is Moss sorry? No. He was in a good offense, in LSU, and I think he had some injury concerns, didn't he? Didn't he get hurt? He wasn't really all that impressive. Not to me, at least. From what I saw from him, he wasn't really all that impressive. And plus, I still believe in Ian Thomas. And I think we have much bigger problems on the team than tight end. I think we have much bigger issues on the team, and we still have much bigger issues on the team than trying to get another tight end. Because that gives us 3 tight ends and a fullback. You feel me? So that's way too many. Most teams don't even have a fullback. Most teams keep, I think, only 2 tight ends on the roster. So 3 tight ends and a fullback, and that means you only keep 5 receivers, I think. You really can't go 6 receivers with having 4 guys back there. And if you do, you really are screwing up the depth of other spots that are in big need, like the O-line and the linebacker core. But yeah. Robbie and DJ are competing for number 1. Do you mean the X position, or the number 1 receiver, as in the guy who's going to get the most targets? If you mean the X position, who's playing on the far right, like wide out on the right side, that'll probably be Robbie. If you mean number 1 receiver, as in who's getting the most targets and whatnot, that's going to be DJ still. Because I'm not on it. DJ is 5. Jesus. Yo, Shelly does not like DJ. Actually, this is the first time I've ever seen anyone even slightly dislike DJ. And Shelly does not like him at all. Why is that? Hold up, Shelly. Talk to me. Why don't you like DJ? What's up with DJ? Why you don't got no love for DJ? Reddit could make sense. I think David's on something there. Yeah, honestly, I think it really is C-Mac at number one. I think it is C-Mac at number one. I'm trying to think about what I want to do. Depending on what I can do like that. I think I'm going to start doing videos. I'm not sure if I want to start doing more live streams or get back on the video tip. I probably want to do more videos here. I might start doing Sportscaster again. Or actually, I forgot what that app was called. Low key, the app I used to be on a lot. I think it's called Sportscaster. But I might want to do my live streams there again. But I definitely am going to start doing more videos. I've said that like a couple times now, honestly. I ain't going to lie to you. Hooked on really in the same draft class. I feel you on that. That was not bad. All right, Tree Fitty. Thanks for coming through, bro. Always appreciate you being in the spot. Oh, Devontae Parker? Okay, I can respect that. Do a Madden stream? I might start doing Madden streams next year. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I've mentioned this before. I used to only play Madden. Like, there was a time for like 3 years, the only game I ever played was Madden. Like, I only ever played Madden. Only. Like, didn't play 2K that much. Didn't play COD that much. Didn't do whatever. Didn't do any other games. I only played Madden. And then Madden got so bad, bro. Like, Ultimate Team, MUT got so bad in after Madden 18, 19 was bad. This past Madden just didn't feel good either. But I think this upcoming year I'm gonna start playing Madden again just for content. I think I might either do a Panthers franchise, like a rebuild, and like just do a franchise for the Panthers, or I might do a Madden league where I have people from the channel, come through and we do a season or whatever, or a couple seasons. But yeah, the other thing is the next gen is coming out real soon. But obviously, look, I've been burnt too many times. I gotta see what the reviews are. I gotta see first off where everyone gonna be at, because this might be a shift. We might see people come back to Xbox. A lot of people went to the PS4 after getting the 360. After having an Xbox 360, people went to the PS4, and Xbox One was kind of left high and dry a little bit, and everyone knows Sony has better exclusives. But I also want to see which one's better. Nothing feels worse than getting finessed for $500 at launch and knowing you picked the wrong next gen console. So I gotta see what the reviews are of the Xbox. What is it called? Xbox X, is it? Or Next? I don't know what the Xbox is called. It's something goofy. But the PS5, I gotta see how that's looking. Gotta see how we looking on that. But I will definitely do Madden content for sure. Exactly, right there, back to back. Xbox is better, PlayStation is better. That's exactly the problem I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about right here, right now. I gotta find out which one is the actual better one. And I actually watched both of the press releases for them. The Xbox looks so stupid. PlayStation looks good. Series X, yeah. Win the Super Bowl and give Shell the big YouTube cash. I'm calling it A. I'll be the first to switch up. I'll be the first. We win 2 games straight. I'm gonna start saying, look, I've been saying for the last year, y'all weren't listening. We going 12-4, win the division, go to the Super. I've been telling y'all this for the longest time. I will switch up and straight lie. You can look through my past videos. I've been saying consistently we're going to be a good team this year. Y'all wasn't believing me. Y'all wasn't respecting me. So, if we start winning games, I'm going to switch up so quick you won't even know which way is up. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to keep it real right now. Thoughts on Will Greer? He got put in a bad situation last year. And he's probably... I thought he was all right. But he was put in a no-win situation. Definitely going to be third string on our team this year. Would not play him over PJ. For sure. Yeah, exactly. They're both ugly. I said the PS5 looked alright. They're both kind of ugly. Keep it real. But the Xbox is just a lot uglier. It's a lot uglier. By a long shot. Both are ugly. But the Xbox is just way uglier. Always been a PlayStation. I had a PS2, got a 360, and then I got an Xbox One now. But like everyone I know has a PS4. Everyone I know has PS4. So I gotta figure out what's going on. And plus I got a PC and everything, so if I wanted to play games for real, like I'm not buying a system like strictly for like only playing games a bunch on this console or whatever. If I'm playing games, I'm probably going to play on my computer. But things you can't play on PC because it'd just be stupid. Playing Madden or 2K on PC just makes no sense, honestly. Those are games you definitely want to buy on console. COD is a much better game on console than it is on PC. Yeah, so I really be only be buying a console for like sports games and exclusives. Really, I gotta see how Halo Guardians, is that the one? I think it's called Guardians, right? I gotta see how that looks. Never really been a fan of Gears of War, so Xbox exclusives are kind of thin. They kind of thin, and Sony got them exclusives. We gotta see. A biscuit box from Popeyes, Jesus. Alright, Sports Nation. Actually, we've been live, what? A very long time. 2 hours. That's a lifetime. That's a lifetime. But, yeah, I think I'm going to dip out, too. I'm going to start doing more live streams, I think. These are fun. These are real cool. I've been thinking about starting a call-in line. I don't really know if I want to do that. I'm not really sure how that's going to work out. That's a lot of stuff to learn. I want to start a podcast. Actually, I might actually hit up Big Cat. Low key. He hasn't hit me back he hit me a while ago about doing a collab thing together, but I haven't heard back from him. I thought he was going to tell me like when he wanted to do it or whatever. Haven't heard from him, but I've been thinking about starting a podcast and talking about the Panthers, but also like just anything sports related. So like anything in the NFL, maybe some NBA, just like thoughts on sports in general. Maybe stick to NFL, maybe, but I wouldn't mind talking about the NBA as well because the NBA is always something to talk about. But I think maybe keeping the NFL probably makes sense. But I want to start a podcast with someone I actually disagree with stuff on, so we actually have a conversation. Because I wanted to actually hear opinions on a different side. Anyway, man, I promise I won't prank call. I might think about it. Yeah, if I do that, I might have to get mods. Right now, the chat's straight. Like I don't need moderators for my chat. I don't have any trolls or anything. I don't think I'm big enough to have trolls. At least on my streams aren't big enough to have trolls. But I think in the future, I'll either think about having a call-in line or starting a podcast, whether it's a live podcast or a pre-recorded podcast that comes out. We'll see how that works out. I'll probably DM him later on tonight and see what's going on with that. But yeah, everyone who stayed this long, 2 hours deep, man, appreciate y'all coming through. Love the support. I haven't been, I haven't been hundo with the consistency, but you feel me? We're getting right back into it. Football is almost back, so we're gonna have to get right back into it very, very soon. So, like I said, thanks for coming through, and until next time, hey, y'all keep pounding. Be safe. Hey, make sure you wash your hands. Disagree with you? Hey, if you have opinions, hey, we can talk about anything. Honestly, we can discuss anything really. If you want to do all that, but yeah. Oh, it's on Saturday. I'm sure I'll stream and I'll have a video up before Saturday. So I won't say it now, but I'm gonna wish you happy birthday as we get closer to that date, my brother. But yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. Like I said, stay safe. Like I said it twice. Wash your hands. All right, wash them hands.